Loading. Hello, I'm gonna let everybody join. Also, your background, is that your window?
It is. I know it looks really pretty outside right now.
It's like literally ambiance.
I
This is
know.
what I look up to see. Oh my gosh, it's
Oh, it's
completely
true.
dark where I am. So,
It's getting there where I'm at. The sun's
yeah.
going down.
Oh my gosh. Well, welcome everybody. I have my friend Gabby here. I'm so happy to have you on my channel to
So happy
read
to be
together
back. I feel like
today.
it's been a while since we've sprinted together.
I know we should do it more. I'm so excited you're here.
Yes.
I'm assuming most people know who you are, but if you want to introduce yourself, why
Oh,
don't you go
sure.
ahead?
Yeah. Yeah, my name is Gabby. My channel's Gabby Reads, and over there, much like Savannah, I feel like I read a lot of, thriller, horror stuff like she does. I do read a little bit of like, romance and like manga and, you know, I don't know, some sci-fi every now and then. But yeah, for the most part, it's like thriller, horror, romance are like my main genres.
Yeah, and manga. You're getting into
Yeah,
manga.
I know what I was gonna say. You're getting into manga too because I
I
saw
know.
you Blood on the Tracks. Oh,
Oh my gosh. So I literally went into a Barnes and Noble over New Year's. It was literally, I think it was the 31st. And I was like, I have to read the new ones. And they had them in stock. And I just sat there and read them
oh my
there
god.
in the cafe. And I've never done that at a Barnes and Noble where I just like sit
Amazing.
there and read something and
Yeah,
then like don't check it out. Like just read it. Have you done that before?
I have for the Walking Dead comics. I was like, I
Really?
only needed one that my library didn't have, so I sat there and like fucking read it in the Barnes and
I know. I was like, I'm just gonna read it. And they're so short. Like I
yeah.
fly through them in like
Well, I feel
50.
like Blood on the Tracks, you can get through those in like 15, 20 minutes. Like they're short, and
Yeah,
like
I time myself.
yeah.
I was like, I wonder how long it's gonna take me. It was the best. I had like a seasonal latte. Like I had the chestnut praline latte with oat.
Oh, it's the best.
It is so
So
good.
good.
What's your holiday go-to?
Either that one or the caramel brulee. Those are like my top
Mm.
two.
Yeah, no, they're so good. They're so good. Let me know in the comments what you guys are reading. What are you reading today? Do you know yet?
I am finishing up Ashton Parker Doesn't Fail. It's a romance. I'm like 240 something pages in, so I only have this much left, but I might also be video editing. I'm trying to like get this video done, so I might be doing
Oh
that
yeah.
on the first sprint.
Good luck. I always am too nervous to edit like when I'm hosting the sprints because
I
I'm like,
know.
what if my computer crashes? But
That's
I've
what it
definitely
is.
edited like when I'm a guest. So
I know. I'm hoping because I'm gonna try to render the video when I'm done editing, and if I disappear for a second, it's because my laptop is like no. So
no, it's okay. We'll know.
yeah,
We will.
hopefully it doesn't do that, but we'll see.
There's so many comments, so I'm probably not going to be like pulling up everything today, but I will physically pull it up on the screen. I just won't be saying
Yes.
everything. Ooh, the Mindfuck series. I
Ooh,
like it.
exciting.
I have mixed feelings about that series because I really, really liked parts of it and then like other parts
Same.
not so much. Also, We Spread. Yes, I've been seeing this on like everybody's favorites. You said it changed your life.
Yes, it was so good.
Oh my gosh. I'm nervous though, because whenever I hear about books like changing people's lives, literally, I'm like, first of all, like, what is it going to do to me? But second of all, I'm scared that I won't like it. And
I
then like I'll
know.
feel
I'm like, I don't want to overhype it too much, but
no, like other people have been talking about it too. So
it's just so well written. If you like Ian Reid's kind of like weird psychological writing, I think you would like it.
I wish I could go back to reading I'm Thinking of Ending Things for the first time.
Yeah.
Like
That's a trip.
the whole experience was so crazy. And like, isn't the audiobook good? Have you read it through audio?
Yeah. I listened to it twice through audio, and I think audio it's so creepy because like, it gets to a point at the end where the audiobook makes you feel like you're going insane.
Oh, is it that one page where like a word is repeated?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the
Oh my,
audiobook is so trippy. It's like, what the heck?
I want to read that while I'm driving,
Yes.
preferably in a snowstorm. Bad idea.
Yes.
Bad idea, but also an amazing idea. Just like
Great idea.
take it to another level.
Mhm.
Why did I think this said Finley Donovan? Because I saw Finney. I still need to read Finley Donovan is killing it.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'll love it, but also that was not the book you were saying. Hello. Oh my
Get
god.
it!
Um, I am reading today. I realize I should probably share. I'm going to try to finish Shiver by
Yes.
Junji Ito. Really enjoying this one. I feel like it's not as like fucked up as his other stuff, and I don't know. I mean, it is, but like not as. I just read The Melting Classroom, I think is what it's called.
Oh yeah.
That was so gross.
Yeah.
But it was like so gross that like this doesn't feel as gross. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna hopefully read more of An Unwanted Guest by Sherry.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
actually really enjoying. I know people were like, it's kind of basic, but like I like it. I don't know.
Yeah. I think once you get closer to the end of Shiver, there's one that you'll probably be like,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of like the Junji Ito stories that have really stood out to me. One of them was The Human Chair. Have you read that one?
Yeah, was that was a short story in one of his collections?
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's really gross and like disturbing. And now when I sit in a chair, I'm like, great. And then another one was like the one, I think it was in Uzumaki, the snail.
Yes. Ugh. It freaks me out.
Not
Even the one at the beginning of Shiver, there's one where there's like holes in the skin or something.
Yeah, no, actually, you're right. That one, this one, did I do it?
Yeah. Yes.
What is that called when little holes bother you?
Rachel has it. It's like trypophobia or something.
Yeah.
She like freaks out at the
Did
sight.
You show
of, like,
her?
Yeah, I know. I did it.
That's nice of you.
But yeah. That would trigger her so bad.
I know. I'm trying to think of the other ones that really. Oh, I can't remember. Was it Geo? Like the weird, like
the fish one.
Yes. That was a lot. That's a lot to go through. It's so good though. Like I keep wanting more. Hi.
Hi, Kat.
Thank you all for being here.
Oh my gosh, so many friends. So many.
I know. I'm like overwhelmed in a good way. I'm like, hello, everyone.
That's so sweet.
I feel like I have it. Ooh, The Menu. I've been wanting to watch that. Have you seen it?
I just watched it last night. Yeah.
What do you think?
It was interesting.
Ooh, in a bad way?
I didn't love it as much as I thought I would, but it was still really interesting, and I can totally see why everybody's obsessed.
Okay. Yeah, I was really curious what you thought because, Local Woman Missing. Need to read that one. Hi. Oh, yes. Your hair is so cute.
So sweet. Thank you.
Hello. Hi.
Katie.
Hello. I realized when I'm pulling up comments, I'm literally just like, hi. Like so much.
No, you're doing great.
Also, we are both wearing Taylor Swift.
Oh my god, I know. We just had to do it.
Yeah, so that's
mine on the back. It like says stuff on the back.
That's cute. Oh my gosh.
Red or all too well, I don't know.
I love that. No, it said red.
Okay, sweet.
Are you like planning your outfits yet? Because we both got tickets.
I know. Oh my gosh. I'm trying. We're not going to the same show because that would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to wear. I keep going between like Midnight's like super sparkly something and then also Reputation because that's like perfect for I don't know.
I don't know either. I think I want to do more of like a Midnight's inspired look just because that's like I don't know, it's like the most recent and like I'm just feeling it. But I don't know either.
I know you were saying you kind of wanted to do like the heart from Lover.
I'm gonna do the Lover heart. Like that would be fun.
That would be perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I was like, what is this? Blood on the Tracks. Whenever people do like abbreviations, it takes me a minute. Because I'm like, wait, I'm thinking of so many things. Yes, it's really good. It was really weird. Like
I'm still on volume 5 of Blood on the Tracks.
Oh my gosh. See, I can't remember. I read like 10 of them in a row one night. And so I don't remember. Or no, just kidding. I read 5 in one night and then 5 and then 2. So I don't remember what is happening there, but it's very good. Let me see. Oh my gosh, so many comments. Caramel brulee, yes. Also, I was gonna ask, what do you usually like doing for like reading intervals? Do you like 30, 45?
Oh, either one. I don't mind.
You don't have a preference?
I do not have a preference.
I don't really either. Maybe 30. Might as well. Let me go down. Oh, I just can't get over your like real background, like your real life.
I know it usually doesn't look this beautiful, to be honest. I think it's because
Really?
it's like the perfect time of day where like the sun's starting to go down, so it's like hitting that tree like perfectly. But
Oh, it's so good. No, you hate Taylor
oh,
Swift.
banned
Oh.
from the chat.
All I think about every day is what I'm gonna wear. I know, right?
Dude, same, and I don't know.
It's just too it's overwhelming.
It is.
In like a good way, but also in a way of like, I feel like this is gonna be such a highlight of my life. Like this
Yeah.
is dramatic. But like I don't know. It's just such a big deal that I'm like, I'm gonna look back at these pictures
Of
forever.
course. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like forever what I was wearing.
Yeah.
So.
Taylor Swift is gonna spot you with her eyeballs, so you need to be dressed up.
You could. I'm close enough.
I
Where are
know.
your seats again? Are they close? You got really close, right? Like really.
I got third fucking row. Like
She
I've
will
never
look right at you.
I know if Taylor Swift locks eyes with me, I'm gonna fucking melt into the floor and just die.
This is the closest you'll ever be on a tour, right?
Yeah, ever.
In general, like anyone.
Yeah, out of all of them, yep. Well, for Loverfest, I had floor seats, but they weren't that close. But then Loverfest got canceled, so I never got to go. But even for Reputation was like the closest I'd ever been. But I was still on the first rise or whatever.
Yeah,
I've never been that close. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna.
that is so. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I have floor. I'm not like third row, but
Still, you're close. You're so close.
I know I can't cope. I really can't. Especially now that it's the new year, it feels really real. Like before the new year, I was like, oh, like yeah, 2023, haha.
I know. Now you're in the 90-day stretch. It's
so soon. I think I'm gonna wear all sparkly. See, that's what I'm thinking.
That's
I'm
so
gonna
fun.
do. But I honestly feel like everywhere is gonna be like sold out of sparkly clothes.
I know. That's why I need to get it like now.
I know, really. I think everywhere, like even, yeah, everybody's gonna go to Amazon and it's gonna be like everything sold out. So
I know.
oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Sabby.
Oh my gosh, how cute!
That's funny. I know. I almost couldn't go, and then I surprise could go. The excitement I felt during that vlog when you scored tickets.
Oh.
I know. I need to go watch that vlog. I really do. I'm more of a Selena Gomez fan. She should put out more music. It's been a long time.
I like Selena Gomez too. I've seen Selena like twice in concert, I think.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, you've seen so many concerts. That's so cool.
Yeah, well, when I used to live in California, I used to go a lot more because it was like LA was only like a 50-minute drive from where I was living at the time. So, but now that I live out here, I don't go as often as I used to.
Yeah, I've only been to 2 like big concerts. I went to see Harry Styles for his debut, which was
nice.
so fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw. There was like a video of him. He was wearing like a pink matching top and bottom, and it was like going viral of him. I can't remember, like, dancing or something. It was really funny.
I've probably seen it.
Like, imitating an audience member. I was there, and then I saw Bruno Mars, which was really fun because he's just the best performer.
Yes, I saw Bruno Mars too. He's great.
Mm-hmm. Wait, for which one? Which album?
I saw him in 2013. So it was probably can't remember.
Is that the debut or no?
It was like the Gorillaz album.
Oh, that song is so good. I love it.
I can't remember.
It's so funny. I always get made fun of for liking Bruno Mars because they're like,
Dude,
but it's like, come on, like, yes, it's cheesy, but it's so good. And his band is so good too. Like,
no, it's fun. It's like a whole show. It's like dancing and it's great.
I love Bruno Mars. I need more music. When I was in Vegas, I really wanted to go see what's the literally me saying I love Bruno Mars and then my mind thinking the newest album with Anderson .Paak.
Oh, Silk Sonic.
Yes, Silk Sonic. I wanted to see them so bad, but the tickets were like wild.
I bet. He's only gotten more popular, so I imagine it's like way more expensive now.
And Vegas, I think, is the most expensive place to see shows.
For sure. Yeah.
In general. And also there you would have had to like put your phone away in like a lockbox or something. And I was like, I love that, but also like I would really want to get some videos. I don't know.
Yeah. That's weird. I hate when shows make you do that still. Like, what the heck?
I know. I get it. Like, I get it. They want you to be there in the moment, but also I paid a lot.
I'll
Like,
decide that. Thank you.
yeah, exactly. Bruno Mars was like my 13th birthday present. Oh, that's so
Oh my
cute.
gosh.
Yeah, Unorthodox Jukebox, I think would be the one you
Um,
saw.
mhm.
I still need to read this. My Sister the Serial Killer. It's been on my like TBR forever and I own it. I just haven't.
Mhm.
All right, I think I'm gonna go do our first sprint. Let me get this all set up. Don't worry, it's gonna be more than 10 minutes. I just have to but let's do 35. That way we
Yep.
can kind of like settle in to the reading.
Sounds good to me.
Yay. And then I always stop it. Oops. I always stop it like a little bit before the timer goes off because the timer scares people. I've gotten that back and I can't turn it down. So yeah, that just a heads up. I'll be like, hello, everyone.
Sounds good.
Hello. I stopped it a little early.
Hello.
How was your editing
It's
or
good.
reading?
I finished editing. I'm starting to read the book again, and I painted my nails.
Oh my god, you're painting them right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
I
I'm
was
so
just touching them up. They were very chipped, so they just need to be touched up.
Do you usually do your nails at home?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so impressed by that. I like either go to a salon and have them done, or like I just for months and months don't have anything because
Yeah.
I'm just so bad. And my gel, I got them, but it chipped,
Oh,
which is so sad. But
I
they've been
mean,
like on for a while, so it's
yeah,
okay.
I know. I
Um,
used to suck at painting my nails. I've gotten better at it, but I still like. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's nice to get them done.
yeah. Do you do like regular or gel?
If I get them done like professionally, I'll just do gel because it's like might
Yeah,
as well. They last a
right.
little longer.
When I used to do my nails, they would literally always chip like 110% of the time.
Yeah.
So I just gave up. But I know some people like use or get like those gel things at home and like do it, but
Yeah.
I'm not on that level.
I mean,
I am not that person yet. Maybe I will be. I don't know if anybody's joining just now, but I'm reading Shiver, and I was having a hard time concentrating because I was so hungry. So I got a bag of hippies, which are
oh,
really really good.
what are
They
those? Hippies?
they're called here. Let me see.
I've never heard of
They're,
those.
they're called hippies, and they're like
Oh,
chickpea puffs,
oh,
and they're vegan. They are white cheddar flavor, and they're so good.
the heck? I've never heard of that.
I know, and they have like I just ate the whole bag. I mean, I don't
Oh,
there's
wow.
like 4 servings, but it's like
Dang.
4 grams of protein per serving, which is pretty cool because
What do they
usually
taste like? Like cheese puffs or something?
yeah, that's it. Like it just tastes like cheese puffs. Yeah. Super good. I love it. They're very addictive. But anyway, I was saying that like this wasn't creepy really, and then I got to like one part and I was like, "Oh, that's scary." And
Ugh.
then I kept reading and I'll show you all. Sorry if this is traumatizing, but this right here,
Oh my god, that
it's too much.
dude.
And when you find out like what it is, you're like, "Oh."
Yeah. That
Yeah.
whole thing on the cover too, like the
Yeah.
fucking it freaks me out. I hate it.
I just imagine just like, oh wait, I forgot about this one. The story with like this.
The floating heads thing.
Yes, yes. I was like, how do I even explain this? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a freaking parachute. That's scary too. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, wait, what is this about gluten? Just a weird fact about nail polish, most of them have gluten.
What?
I have celiac disease, but I don't really bite my nails, so
Hmm.
I guess I don't have to worry about this, but that's interesting.
Just good to know.
Yeah, I heard that like the little adhesive on envelopes that you lick apparently
Oh.
has gluten sometimes. So that's weird.
What?
Yeah, just weird like random stuff. Oh, thank you, Liv. Yes, hippies are bomb. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're like Cheetos
I
basically.
love Cheetos.
Yeah, I don't honestly know where I left off in the comments, so I'm just kind of like go back a little bit. Ooh, editing a wedding.
Ooh.
Wow, words, they're hard. I can't speak. Whenever I go on stream, I like literally lose all of my vocab and language. That sounds really fun. Your photography is really cool and good. I love it. Found the book Wild at the thrift store.
Yay.
That's exciting.
I love Wild so much.
I worked on my Criminal Minds fan fiction. Ooh, for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day contest? That's cool. What kind of contest?
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I want to write at some point, but I don't know when, how,
Same.
like, or what. I have like little ideas, and then I'll be like, how could I make that an actual story? I don't know.
I know. That's why we got to know about this contest.
Yeah, like, do you think of story ideas sometimes, or?
I used to like more often. I feel like when I was in college, I was like passionate about the fact that I was like, I need to write a book. But nowadays, like, I don't know, like in the last 2 years or 3 years, I haven't been passionate about it.
Yeah, I feel
you?
like Same. I would go through in high school, I'd like get an idea and it would always be like inspired by the stuff I was reading. So
Yeah.
in high school it was like Hunger Games-esque, and then like in college it was like kind of Gone Girl-y because I don't
Yeah.
know. And now I'm like, I don't know what I would do. I want to write something at some point, but who
Yeah,
knows?
same. And too, like I used to be obsessed with romance, so I was like always convinced, like in high school and college, I was like, I'm gonna write a romance book, like that's what I need to do. But then
Yeah.
in these last few years, I'm like, I don't love romance as much as I used to, and I don't feel like I have a lot of, real life romantic experience anyways. And so I'm just like, now I don't know, because now I feel like if I were to write, I would want to do more like thriller or horror stuff. But like
Mhm.
now I don't feel like I don't know if I have enough ideas for that. I feel like
Yeah.
everything's been done.
Exactly. It's hard and it's mostly, I guess almost everything has been done. It's just like the execution and like
Yeah.
finding your own voice. But that's so stressful because I'm like, what if my own voice is like annoying?
I
Like,
know.
I don't know. Like, what is my writing voice or my author voice? Like, I don't know.
Well, that's why I
'Cause
think it is fun to try to start with like fan fiction, because then you're
Mhm.
writing about like characters or something that you already kind of know, but then you get to just kind of write and like find your own voice while writing fan fiction, if that makes sense. That's why I
Yeah.
feel like it's a good place to start.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I feel like so much fan fiction is like mostly romance though, right?
I think so, yeah. I think it depends
Yeah.
on what kind of fan fiction you're looking into, but
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
Because like I'm not a romance reader or writer or like anything, so my fan fiction would be horrible. No one would read my romance fan fiction. It would be like, they would be like, "What books are
I'm
you
sure
reading?"
No, I'm sure there are people who are looking for more fan fiction that doesn't have so much romance? I'm sure
True,
they're out there.
true. You finished editing. I'm proud of you, but enraged.
I
Editing
mean,
takes
it
so
does
long.
take long, but I was already finished with like 70% of the video by the time I was on these sprints. So like I only had a little bit left.
Yeah, still. Was it
I mean,
like a sit
still,
down or a vlog?
it was a sit down. It was for my most anticipated books video. Oh my god, it's 35 minutes long of me just like
I get that. Oh my gosh, like my vlogs take so long. Like
yeah.
so much longer than my
Yeah.
sit downs because I finally filmed my favorite books of the year.
Ooh,
Finally, I've been saying that for a while, but I filmed it today. And
yes.
I'm like already almost like a third way like into editing it. So I don't know. Sit
God.
downs are way faster, but
Yeah, because you just
vlogs,
have to cut out the ums or the buts or the like pauses.
yeah,
Whereas
exactly.
like vlogs, you're like, I gotta fucking do a whole timelines and B-roll and music.
Yeah,
The whole thing.
I know it's a lot.
Yeah.
Also like adjusting the volume too takes me a
Yeah.
while.
Mm-hmm.
A lot to think about. Was watching some Best of 22? No, but I just filmed it. So I've technically done it. It should be out
Yes.
tomorrow because I'm like pretty after these sprints, I'll just finish editing it. It shouldn't be.
Gosh, it's exciting.
Yeah, I know. I took a little bit of like a YouTube break. Like I kept doing sprints, but I didn't do sit downs. But now I'm like refreshed after
Yeah.
the holidays and I'm like ready to go.
I feel like everyone got burned out in December. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was so rough this year.
It was starting in October because October is when like everything gets really, really busy. And
Yep.
then I don't know if people know this. I did not even realize this that like October apparently is the busiest coffee shop month. I had
Oh, really?
no idea. I think it's so interesting. I'm surprised it's not the holidays, but
Yeah.
October, and I work at a coffee shop. And thinking back, I'm like, yes, it was even busier then than like the holidays.
Wow. No,
So
that's interesting.
yeah. Let me see. Crunchy or Cheetos? Yeah, they are kind of crunchy. Ooh, Last House on Neela Street. Nice. Project Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
I'm so scared to read. Yeah, it's pretty scary, honestly. I spooked myself a little bit. I thought I was hearing music in the ambiance, but I think it's just
I know, it's like wind sounds or birds or something.
wind, and then also I think there's a little wind chime or something. But
Yeah.
I was convinced. I was like, I'm hearing literal music.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
and that was right after I got scared. So of course.
I love the ambiance you chose. It's so cute.
Isn't it? I am so addicted to ambiance now. I have to have it on at all times.
Same, literally
Really?
same. Either that or an ASMR video. Even when I'm falling asleep at night, if I don't have ASMR playing in the background, I'm not sleeping.
Okay, I have a question though. So I listen to ASMR a lot of times before I go to sleep. But
Mhm.
like for me, if I start falling asleep while I'm watching, the end of some videos, like or all maybe
Yeah, they
either
pop
start
up
auto
anyway.
playing or have a commercial. So like Do
Yeah.
you still stay asleep? Like, tell me.
Well, most of the ones that I watch are like over 30 minutes long, so it gives me enough
Uh,
time to know that there's like not going to be an ad for at least 30 minutes. And then
okay,
usually I'm just asleep. Like by the time the ads pop up, like I'm
really?
knocked out. Yeah, and it doesn't
That's
wake me up.
amazing. I really have gotten more into ASMR and like it's
It's
so
great.
relaxing. I love it so much. I
Yeah,
know you've been into it for a while. And you have a channel. I
I
freaking
know.
love your ASMR channel.
Oh, thank you.
So fun. I'm like, oh, I know what she's talking about. Like when you mention your other YouTube channel, I'm like, yes.
Yeah. I know I'm not as active over there. I'm trying like this year to be a lot more active on my ASMR channel. I'm trying to do like weekly uploads, but like it's just so much like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
A lot.
And do you find yourself like, is it harder to film those videos or
I don't know.
like,
In some ways it's not. It's just hard to like the timing has to be different because it's like I have to film ASMR videos at a time where I'm like really alone because I'm always here with Tank and Tank is like literally the loudest dog ever. And like I can't even film regular YouTube stuff when he's in the room because he's snoring and farting so loud. It's I'm like, oh my god.
I don't think I've ever heard him fart. That's
Oh my
hilarious.
god. Dude, on my fucking reading sprint sometimes on Patreon, he'll just like let it rip and I'm like, dude.
And you're like, that is not me.
I know, I'm like that is not me.
That is so
Yeah.
funny.
So
I've
in some
heard him
ways it's hard because yeah, it's like I just have to find a quiet time at night to film ASMR, and then it's like I'm not always like it's hard for me to have energy to film like late at night. I don't know why. I just get so
Yes.
tired and I just don't want to do it.
Yeah. That's why it's taking me so long to like film. Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'll do it after my shift, but then my shifts are later. And then
Yeah.
by the time I get home, I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna eat. And then I end up like on the couch or like somehow lying in my bed. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I cannot move. I'm like, I cannot
Exactly.
film. Let me see. I'm trying to like scan all the comments and read and think at the same time.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, yes, I want like every booktuber to put out a book. I don't know. I feel like
Oh,
it'd be fun.
that would be crazy.
It would also be really intimidating for me personally because I'm like everybody here reads so much that like
That's what I mean. I'm like, I don't know if I would want my fellow booktube friends to read something I've written. I'll be like, don't be honest.
yeah.
If you be
I
too honest, you'll hurt my feelings.
I know because I'm like I know authors like well, I don't know. It's probably individual to them, like who can take criticism. Because there's
Yeah.
definitely some that like get petty and actually like reply on videos. And I'm like,
Ugh.
why are you here? Like that we're not here for you. Like we're just talking about the story
Yes.
generally. And then they'll like comments on your video. I actually haven't gotten that personally, but I've seen it happen and it's just so weird. I'm like,
To me, it sucks.
really has
Yeah. It's like the worst because you're like, I'm sitting here roasting your book and you're gonna comment on the video and make me feel so awkward.
I know because it's like not meant for them. Like it's meant for
Exactly.
and it's like I get the most nervous when I do my book club because
Mhm.
sometimes like people like authors will repost my story or something. So I'm like,
Oh gosh.
what if they're like actually there listening? And I
Dude,
feel
that's why I don't tag the authors for the book troop just in case. Because I'm
should
like,
I stop? Maybe I should stop. I don't know because I'm always like, yeah. So sometimes I rate my books a little bit higher when I do book club. I just like feel so bad, but
you're
I
like, are you
shouldn't care.
sure?
I shouldn't care. I
Yeah.
just do.
Yeah.
Is that the video you said you were editing?
Yes. Yeah.
Then yes. Perfect.
Thank you, Tommy, too.
I miss my pumpkin spice lattes. I am
Same.
not a pumpkin spice latte girly. I don't know why.
Oh,
I don't know why.
they're so good. I like
I
most
know
lattes.
yeah. Also, it's so good, right? Blood on the tracks, amazing. Yes, love it. Does Felix fart? If anybody's new, that's my rabbit.
That's the most like out there question. It's
I
because you're
know.
talking about Tank farting, I think.
I don't think.
Not
I've never,
around you. He's respectful.
I've never like he's so quiet. Like he doesn't like nothing he does is loud. Like
my
the
God.
loudest thing he does is when he gets excited. He does almost this like oinking noise. Like it's really silent. And like people wouldn't really know. here's my thing. I'm so annoyed because whenever I want him to do like something like, well, he's always cute, but like whenever I want to get something on camera that he does, he never freaking does it. And
Yep.
then like the second I turn off the camera, he's like running around. And I follow all these like Instagram accounts that have like their little bunnies like doing all the cute things that Felix does. I
Yep.
can never get it on film. Like,
He's camera shy.
I know, and he's like 6, like he's almost 6 years old, and I'm like, I need it on film, but
Oh,
no.
precious.
So anyway, that was a long answer to the does Felix part. I know he's perfect. I
He's
love
so cute.
him.
I'm so jealous of a quiet pet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, he's really quiet. I would go grab him, but he's in his little bed, like happy, so I don't want to disturb him. But he's bunnies are interesting because they're like really active, like late at night and early in the morning because they're prey animals.
Right.
And they just sleep all day. So yeah. Oh, Tank ASMR.
No, I've been wanting to. I will at some point this year. I want to just have him go up to the microphone and like just like sniff and eat and like, oh, it'd be so cute.
That would be so cute. There's like a bunny ASMR channel. I can't remember. I don't remember. Or is it their channel? It's not their channel. It's like they've done it on their channel.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like this bunny. The bunny passed away sadly, but its name was like Pipkin, which is like the cutest little name. And they would put like huge like a huge buffet of food and just like put a little mic up to the
Oh my
bunny.
gosh.
Like the little crunching noises. It's so cute. Yeah. I don't get home thankfully that late, but like it's just anytime you've like done a whole shift, you're just exhausted. Like,
Yeah.
did you used to film after your shifts at the restaurant?
I did sometimes, but we would close at 9, so I would get home by like 10, like not too late, but I did for a while. I was filming like my wrap-ups at like midnight. Like back.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I used to do that like a while ago, and now I just don't have the capacity. I don't know.
I can't even imagine doing that now. I don't know how I had the energy back then.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, times change. Like just looking back, like when I was able to do things, how I was able to do things. Like I'm 25, but like even 25 versus like 23 or like whatever, it just changes every year. I don't know.
Oh,
I could never write a book.
exactly. The criticism would be hard.
Yeah, I feel like I would be really sensitive about it. I yell at people if they leave me in comments for saying.
Yes, Kim.
Yes, you're so nice. I love how I'm saying that's nice. I mean, I love.
She's your front line of defense.
Yes, exactly. This is a good point. I would want to put a book out and not tell people.
Yes.
You could do like a different name. You know, I would probably do a different name.
Oh yeah, pen name.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think if I were to publish, I would publish as G. Gibson, so it would be like anonymous. Like, is that a male or female author? I don't know.
That's good. Kind of like Riley Sager. Only everybody knows who Riley Sager is now. Yeah. But in the beginning, I feel like people were like, Riley, like we don't know. I've seen authors show up for book. Yeah, I've never like had them actually comment. Thank God.
I don't think so either. I don't know what I would do. I would panic.
Yeah, that would be so interesting.
I feel like I would hate that even if I liked the book. I don't want the author to pop up during my book club live show because, like, you know.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's just awkward.
Blah, 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 blah. My brain had a moment. Lessons in chemistry. I started thinking about high school chemistry class. Like I saw this comment, I was like, high school chemistry, I hated that. Lessons in chemistry. Is that like that sounds like a romance, right?
It's like a historical fiction.
Mm-hmm. I think, isn't that did I read 12 or 13? Is 12 the one that was the most recent out in Barnes & Noble? I think so. I should know this. I literally just read it. But
is like 12 out?
It is, yeah. So much chunkier than the other volumes. Yeah, that one was confusing. I think that is the the latest. It was confusing. Yeah. All right, I'm moving on. Moving on from my train of thought in front of all of you guys. Blood on the Tracks. I love how everybody's like reading Blood on the Tracks.
I know, it's so great.
All right. Should we do our next sprint?
Yes.
since my brain is like stopping, it's perfect timing.
Yay.
All right. I want to live in this ambiance, by the way.
I know it's so great. I love the little castle.
I know.
What's going on? I love it.
It's perfect. I love it. All right. I'll see you soon.
Perfect.
Hello. I wanted to stop it before the timer went off.
Hello, I'm sorry.
Sorry, it doesn't give people much warning, but
Oh, you're good. My sister just, oh my gosh.
are you okay?
Yeah, my sister just got home, so I was just catching up with her, but
Aw,
no
that's
worries.
nice. I finished Shiver.
And
I loved it. I don't know why in the beginning I was like, it's not as scary. I think it was just like the specific story I was on was like the least scary out of all of them. But I kind of like went back and skimmed some of these because I read a little bit like a few days ago and I had just like forgotten. Some of these are really, really creepy and disturbing. So I don't know why I originally said that, but I really like it. So
did you get to the one that's like the grease?
yeah, oh my God, I was just about to say that. I was like, that is probably the nastiest thing I've ever read in my life.
Yeah, that was the one that I was like, when you get to that, like, oh, it's so gross. Like that one
It's
freaked me out.
so and also like just I think it's the last one, yeah, because there's like a bonus story. But yeah, the grease one is disgusting. I hate that. Ugh, so gross. How was your reading?
It was good. I listened up to 82%. Just kind of
Ooh,
following along in this one, so I'm almost
nice.
like 300 pages in. I should be able to maybe finish it on the next sprint. I don't know. I might eat dinner on the
Ooh,
next sprint though, so we'll
I
see.
know. I know I'm getting hungry too, so I'm like I might be eating dinner too.
I know, and it's later there for you, right? Isn't it like
Yeah,
8?
it is. Yeah, it is 8,
Yeah.
basically. I started listening to an unwanted guest, but like I have to rewind because I was just like not wasn't focused enough. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna be listening to that on the next sprint. How is everybody's reading? My question about reading in Barnes and Noble is, do they care if you just read a book in store? See,
I'm
I
sure
don't
they care.
probably are really annoyed, but like, sorry, I'm gonna do it if it's like manga.
And it's like so cheap, or well, not the manga's like expensive, and
Yeah,
you can read it so fast.
exactly. Like I spent probably like a half hour doing that. If I read a whole novel,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. But
Yeah.
like it was just like literally 15 minutes. Like
Yeah.
I think it's okay. But I have volume 1 of Blood on the Tracks coming in a couple days. Oh my gosh, you're gonna read it so fast and want like all of them.
I know, they're so quick.
I looked out and my library has like all of them up until 11 and 12, which was amazing. So I just put them
Wow.
all on hold. But
That is amazing.
yeah. I use classroom screens. It's super nice. My only thing with it is that it like you can't adjust the volume on the timer.
Oh,
That's the only thing. But everything else is great about it.
that's great.
Hi. Oh yes, this was about Barnes and Noble. House in the Pines. I have never heard of that before.
That one just came out, right?
I don't know. I've been bad at keeping up with new releases recently. Did you read Magnolia Parks?
Mm-mm.
Do you think you're going to?
I don't even know if I. Oh, that's that romance, huh?
Yeah, it's the one that like everyone's obsessed with.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it would be my thing because I saw it's like a British bad boy or something.
Yeah, it doesn't give me Gabby vibes, but I was wondering if you were interested
I'm
in
not
it.
into bad boy British men.
Yeah, I didn't think, but I was like, I don't know, it's really popular.
I know, I've been hearing so
Um,
much.
yeah, reading Vicious, nice. Oh my gosh, true crime story. I'm nervous for that one. Isn't that like extreme horror?
I don't know. I think I don't know which one that is. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think if it's what isn't it like a newspaper clipping or something, some weird kind of cover?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the right thing, but I love that you're doing your nails. Fun. Hi, Lexi. Magic Lies and Deadly Pies. That sounds like a cozy mystery. I love that.
Ooh.
Got to page 165. Nice. Did a little more writing and started meat thawing. Oh my gosh, I always get nervous with like thawing meat.
Oh,
I'm like,
same.
especially like fish. I'm just not much of a cook. I like
Same. Oh my
talking
God.
hot meals.
Yeah. It's like you would think I would know better because I worked in a restaurant for like fucking 6 years, but I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
me
nervous
just
about it. I'm like,
yeah, I would be nervous too, honestly. Like Also, I feel like, did you do things different in a restaurant than cooking at home, I would
Oh
assume?
yeah. Yeah, and I worked in a pizza restaurant, so we weren't exactly like heating up or like defrosting meat a lot, you know. We didn't really
Mhm.
have to worry about that kind of stuff, but like still we'd have to defrost like shrimp sometimes and like, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So like that was always kind of like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really weird to think about how, like, I don't know how to say this, but like in restaurants, sometimes employees don't do the right thing
Yeah.
and it's
Mhm.
not as safe as one might hope. So
Yeah.
it's weird to think that like all of that kind of stuff is going on in restaurants, but as a society, we're mostly fine going to restaurants.
Yeah, I know. And it's crazy too because when you're like the manager of the restaurant, all of that falls on you. So it's like you're always just like high alert to make sure everybody's following like health protocols and stuff. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
stressful.
Yeah. It's weird because like you'd think everyone would be sick all the time because
Yeah.
I feel like there's always like at least one employee who like doesn't know what they're doing. But
Yeah.
like apparently our bodies are okay. I don't
I
know.
know.
It's interesting. 160 of Wonderland. Um, is this I know there's multiple Wonderland books, so I
Probably it might be the Jennifer Hillier.
oh, that's aren't you reading that for your book club this month?
Yeah, yeah, it's for January.
Have you read it yet?
No.
I
I'm
know
ex-
it's like just started, but
I'm excited though.
I
We'll
hope you
see.
like it. I don't I liked it, but I thought it would be more horror. Like,
Oh,
I
really?
wanted it to be, like, really scary, like, creepy clown museum, it's, like, advertised as, and there wasn't a ton of
Wow.
that. So I feel like if I would have gone into it knowing it was more of, like, a detective mystery vibe, I would have
Yeah.
liked it more. I need to read, like, The Butcher and all of these other Jennifer Hilliers that everyone loves because I feel like I'll love it more.
That's
But
good to know.
yeah, hopefully everyone likes it. I mean, it's a good book. I just had expectations that were different, so
I hate
that's
when that
why.
happens.
I know, it's like the marketing kinda made it feel horror, but
Yeah.
it's more of like a thriller. Um, let me see. Blood on the Tracks is on my list of 23 books. Yes, I feel like you'll love it. And
Mhm.
also, yes, Cami loves Magnolia Parks.
That's right.
So many people love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it moves too fast for you? I like that because then I get to, like, keep marking books off.
Well, yeah, and it's nice because there's so many in the series. It's not like there's only like one out at a time. Like it's a good time to get into it now because there's like 12 out. So
Right. I'm almost done with my book, The Getaway by Lamar Giles, and having a quick cereal break. What cereal
no.
are you having? Um, it's dysfunctional romance at best. Yes, it's True Crime Story by Joseph
Oh.
Knox. Yep, it's a thriller. Okay. 30 pages, Read of the Overnight Guest. I own that one and I need to read it. It's like a snowy, wintry thriller, I think, which I
Mhm.
love that kind of thing. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of true crime. Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I was like, I
This
have read true crime, but
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, it's like a podcast mystery thriller.
that's right. I think I have the audiobook for that from Libro.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
love podcast elements in books. They're so
Same.
um yeah, its setting is the amusement park, but it's not playing a huge park or part,
Oh.
I'm assuming. It also doesn't help that Fantastic Land was my second favorite book. Oh, yeah.
I've been hearing about Fantastic Land. Should check
What
it out.
is that again?
I saw it on Elizabeth's from Reading Riley. I saw it on her top best of the year, and I was like, "What is that? I've never heard of that."
Ooh, wait, let me look it up because I love like amusement park.
I know it looks interesting. I think it's like slightly dystopian or something too. Fantastic Land.
Oh, is this the one where it's told? Actually, I think I started reading this and DNF'd it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I started a little bit of it. It's a really cool concept. It just like wasn't really for me, but I feel like most people would like it. It just didn't. I don't know why I wasn't getting into it. Maybe because the audiobook was done super well too.
Yeah, interesting.
It's weird when there's those books that like just don't work for you, but everyone else loves it, and you're
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's a me problem.
I've been there. I'll be there all the time. Oh, I love cinnamon toast
Cinnamon
crunch.
toast. I feel like so I can't eat gluten, so I can't tell you if it's predictable or surprising because I don't know. Is it? What do
I
you think?
mean, I think it's a little surprising. I feel like usually people are always either like Lucky Charms or like,
Yeah.
but
Ugh,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so good.
yeah, Lucky Charms sounds amazing. I used to only eat the marshmallows.
Yeah. I just scoop. I'm like, I don't pour it in the bowl. I scoop out the parts that have all the marshmallows.
Yeah. No, it's so bad. I got in trouble, not like really in trouble as a kid, but like I would always get it and then just eat the marshmallows. So then the box would be left with just like
Yeah.
no marshmallows. And then I didn't want it anymore. And my
Oh my
parents were like,
god.
okay, well, if you eat it like that, then you'll just, have to
Yeah.
eat the boring cereal on its own. I also remember what was the one that was so good? It was like honey bunches of oats. Is that a
Yes.
thing anymore?
That one's the best. Yes.
I can't eat it anymore, so that's why I
Oh
asked if it was like a thing, but
no.
I love, it's like that chocolate cereal, it's like chocolate Rice Krispie
Oh
thing.
yeah, like Cocoa Puffs or
Cocoa Pops or Cocoa Pebbles. Oh,
yeah.
those are so
Mhm.
now I just wanna go buy cereal.
Love cereal. Mhm.
Yes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, might have some too. You're starting a trend.
Trendsetter, influencer.
Literally. I like this comment. Sprint. Yes, I'm gluten-free. I've been gluten-free for so long that I can't really remember, like, what it was like eating gluten. Like, I don't remember
Oh,
the taste of bread and stuff, so
damn.
it's weird. Do you have any allergies?
I don't have any food allergies, no. My
Mhm.
sister has IBS though, so oftentimes we'll try to go dairy free on some things, but sometimes she just kind of risks it all.
Dairy is harder than gluten, in my opinion. I feel
Yeah.
like it's in everything. Like,
Mm,
there's restaurants that do gluten-free, but the dairy-free, like, there's always, like, one option.
yeah, I
Or
know.
yeah. Um, Favorite gluten-free products? That's a hard question. Um I mostly just eat stuff that naturally doesn't have gluten in it.
Mhm.
So, but like gluten-free products, I don't know, like the gluten-free one-to-one flour is really good for baking. So it acts pretty similar. Um my mind is blank. I'm like, I don't know.
Have you
Uh
had like gluten-free pizza
like box pizza or like at a
like
restaurant?
at a restaurant?
I did. So I wasn't eating dairy for like the longest time and
Oh yeah.
it kind of hurts my stomach, but I've started reintroducing it. So I haven't like eaten out at a pizza place really before
Yeah.
since like 10 years ago when I like was cutting out dairy for the first time. But have you? Have you tried gluten-free pizza?
Yeah, I was gonna say at our pizza restaurant that I used to work at, we had a really good gluten-free pizza crust. Like I would actually get that one a lot over a regular one because it was really good. But like
Oh,
I know there's some local chains that like have gluten-free available. Like I think Mod Pizza, they have gluten-free crust and I'm pretty sure they have dairy-free cheese at their pizzas at their chains.
I
So you
think
might,
we have one in my area. I should check that out.
yeah, because it
Yeah.
is pretty good. Like I know some of the gluten-free crusts like aren't that good. It just depends on where you go, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I thought it was pretty good.
Did you guys have it like pre-packaged kind
Yeah,
of
the
or
the gluten-free ones came frozen. They were because like
yeah.
we made all the actual pizza dough in the restaurant, but yeah, the gluten-free ones came frozen.
Yeah.
So,
Is it, like, hard tossing pizza?
well, we never actually did that whole thing, but we would try obviously sometimes in the back just when we were
Yeah.
goofing off, but it was fun, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I would, like, just waste so much product, like, I would,
Yeah.
like, throw it on the ground. Did that happen?
I mean, because we don't actually like do that for like when we're actually baking dough, but like of course when we're goofing off, we're like totally doing it
Yeah.
and stuff. But
I love that. That's
yeah, it's
hilarious.
fun. It's hard though.
I don't remember the taste of cheese, IBS suffer.
Oh.
Literally so many people have, like, IBS, almost
Mhm.
every other person, I swear.
Yeah.
Like, I probably do, honestly, like, a lot of people I do have celiac, to answer your question, yes. And then for dairy, I don't know what it is, like, a lot of people who can't eat gluten just struggle with dairy too, but
Yeah.
I've added cheese back in, like, a little bit, but I can't just have, like, a glass of milk, like, there's no way.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I would throw up.
Yeah. I don't
It
even
doesn't
like just like straight up milk. I mean, I can handle my milk in my coffee, but like I don't even
Mhm.
like just straight up milk.
Yeah, and I love almond milk because I've had it for so many years.
Yeah.
I don't drink almond milk alone. However, chocolate almond milk is really good.
Ooh.
Yeah, from Silk. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, Silk has the best stuff. Like Silk has the best dairy-free products, I think.
I know. I have the yeah, it's gluten-free, dairy-free Silk vanilla yogurt I really like. It's like
Mm.
the almond.
Yeah, yeah, the Silk vanilla yogurt is the best. That one's
Yeah.
so good.
Do you eat it?
Mhm.
Do you like the soy or the almond milk version better? Do you
I think I get the almond milk one.
Mhm.
Pretty sure. That one's good.
Yeah. I feel like soy is like going, I don't know, out of style. Like, do people have soy anymore? Like soy milk?
I don't know. I know. I think it is going like it's not as popular as like oat milk or almond milk or the other
Yeah.
dairy-free milks.
Right. No, at the coffee shop I work at, we go through like oat milk almost more than normal milk. Like
I
it's
bet. Yeah.
so popular. The
Mhm.
sad thing is the oat milk that we use is like cross-contaminated with gluten, which is so
Oh
sad
no.
because it's so good. Like I love oat milk,
Yeah.
but like Oatly is gluten-free and Chobani is gluten-free. So usually like Starbucks uses those,
Oh, nice.
but that's maybe why, because we like
Yeah.
can't get it.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, Starbucks steals all our milk. It's okay. Oh my god, do you think almond milk tastes like Play-Doh?
Oh, interesting. I like almond milk the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
It's the most
Um,
flavorful, and I think it works the best in coffee because I like oat milk a lot, but I feel like it really disintegrates or whatever that word is in coffee sometimes. Like, it
mhm.
depends on the type of coffee, I guess, but like
Like
almond
you
milk
can't
is
taste
so
it, you mean?
like I just feel like it breaks down or something, and I can like taste
Oh.
texture or something. You know what I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It also depends on like so I don't know how nerdy people I get really nerdy with steaming milk because like this is
Yeah.
I do it every day. But like basically with almond milk, it steams less good than like oat milk. But the almond milk we have, I feel like it's really good if it has added sugar, but if there's no sugar in it, then it doesn't steam as well and it gets like separated, like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It also kind of depends on like how much sugar is in the
That's
product. It's
true.
weird though how milk does that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've always been exclusively drinking Silk almond milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
I
good.
it's funny to think like that I used to have like a glass of straight up milk.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
think I was
ew,
gonna do
how did
that.
I do that? Like
Mhm.
honestly, how did I do that? Yeah, oat is probably the most popular.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It curdles. That's the word I would use. Curdles.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Some almond milk curdles too. I think the more sugar, the better. Which sounds funny, but like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it just needs a little sugar.
Mhm.
Um, now I want like coffee. I'm craving all these. I'm craving
Yeah.
pizza and coffee. I think I saw in a comment somewhere about the Dea or whatever that brand is. Oh yeah, right here. Um, the Dea pizzas are pretty good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they have those at Target, right? I think I've seen those.
Yeah, they have them at Target. I think I've seen them at Walmart too. Um, wait, what is oh, the calcification of all wait.
Oh, the Khalifa. I think that's the brand that's like the almond milk, right?
Oh,
It
I
looks
got
like Wiz Khalifa, but it looks like the Starbucks girl.
I know, I was like, "What?" I've had IBS my entire life. I like food too much. I know. I went to this Mexican restaurant and the food was so good. It was
Oh,
so, so, so good, but it destroyed my stomach, I think.
yeah.
Like, because I had sour cream, and I think sour cream is like extra. Do you think it's extra hard?
I know. My sister always does that too. She says like the worst thing for her is cheese, but like she's like the biggest mac and cheese person ever. So she just like
Yeah.
sometimes she'll just like fuck it, like just have it, even
I
though
know. I did it on New Year's Eve because it was so good, and I was like,
yeah,
I'm eating, and it was just so bad for my stomach. Like I knew as I was eating, I was like, I'm
yeah,
gonna regret this because I also had refried beans, which are really hard on my stomach. It's like
yeah.
Mexican food is probably my favorite food, but I have to eat it so rarely because it like destroys my stomach.
Same. Yep.
It's so sad.
It's rough.
Ugh. All right, shall we do a sprint? Now
Yes.
that we're all hungry, everyone's like planning their meals and their snacks.
I know. I'm gonna go eat on this sprint.
Oh, me too.
Sweet.
What just happened? Sorry. Sorry. It's not showing the clock. False alarm. Sorry. Hello. Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Did you eat dinner?
I did, and I'm like the world's slowest eater. I'm like literally still eating.
That's okay.
Like, bro,
What did you-
what? Like, why am I like this?
I eat too fast, so that's probably good. You
I know
know?
that's what my sister tells me, but I'm like, I take forever. Like, I'm always the last one eating at the table. I'll just sit there for
Really?
like 45 minutes, just like eating.
That's funny. I was not so productive. I was like goofing off. I don't even know what I was doing for like most of that sprint. But
Did
for
you
like the
eat?
last 10 minutes, I was reading. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I was just like looking at my phone. It's so easy to get distracted by phones. It's
Mm,
like, how?
super.
How
Yeah.
do people do anything ever?
I can't read on my phone anymore these days because I just get so distracted.
Yeah, I know. The only time I like read on my phone is if I'm going to bed and like lying there. And then usually I don't get many notifications. I put it on do not disturb. And it's funny because I used to think like, oh, I'll never put my phone on do not disturb. But now I always do. Like I
Yeah.
check things, but it's still on do not disturb.
hmm
um, yes, Mexican food destroys everyone's stomachs.
Yeah.
Probably.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, cereals was a crossword. No way. I like Mexican food. Hey, not reading anything at the moment, but instead just binging some Firefly Lane. Nice.
Ooh.
60 more pages of Magnolia Parks. Yes, all that food talk.
Mhm.
Oh, look, it's great to be a slow eater.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
It's
no,
really annoying, but it's great, I guess. Mm.
it's funny. I had a friend who she would always like call herself a sipper because she would never finish her drinks like ever.
Oh, yeah. That's my sister.
Really?
Kind of me too, to be honest.
Yeah. I think slow eating is supposed to be healthier. Yeah. Does your top teeth and bottom teeth meet well? Before I got braces, I had to eat so slow I didn't realize.
Hmm. I don't know, to be honest. I don't
I
think
never
it
think about that.
I don't know. I've never had any like jaw problems or anything, so I don't think it would be related, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have
Maybe
you
it's,
oh, go ahead,
I
sorry.
was gonna say maybe it's because I have acid reflux, so I feel like if I eat fucking fast and that shit, like it just doesn't work out well for me. So
Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, how have you recovered from your surgery?
oh, it's been okay. I'm doing a lot better now, but oh my god, it took like way longer than I thought it would be because
Really?
they said I would only be like out of it for maybe like 3 days to a week, but I was feeling like shit for like 2 weeks. It was really bad too, and like the pain was just like oh my god, it was awful. Like I've never been in that much pain before.
Um,
Um, but I think it's because I got all of them removed at the same time, so it was just like all of them, and then I also had one of my back molars extracted because it got damaged by the wisdom tooth. So it
oh,
was a lot happening, and it was just really intense pain. Like,
oh no. I'm
but I'm doing okay.
sorry.
I know it's okay.
God. Anything with like dentist stuff just freaks me out so bad.
Same. I know. Have you had your wisdom teeth removed?
I did. I got them removed when I was like what, like 19 or 20, and I
Oh,
think I
nice.
did get all of them removed.
That's like the
But
perfect age I've heard that you should get it done. So like that's good. You got it.
yeah, yeah, it was. I lucked out and it wasn't too bad. I do remember I was like really not thinking about it and I got scheduled like literally the next day at work.
Oh shit.
I felt like so weird and
Yeah.
off,
What?
medication and like whatever, but yeah, like it wasn't that bad, but I had heard
Oh,
so many horror
you were able
stories.
to work the next day? Oh my god. I'm just
I don't know why, like what was going on. I didn't think to ask it off. I was
Oh,
okay somehow.
geez. I mean, my surgeon let me know that he said my wisdom teeth were like really close to the nerve on my jaw. So like I guess it varies person to person how like intense the pain can be depending on how close the teeth are to the nerves. Because if they like mess with the nerves, then I guess that's what causes a lot of pain and like
Uh-huh.
numbness too. And I don't know, it was just like a whole thing. And he said age too, because he said since I'm 27, he's like this is like the older you get, the harder the surgery is, I guess. Because he said the
Yeah.
ideal age you're supposed to get is like 16 to 20. That's when it'll be like the easiest recovery because your body's like young and you'll just like bounce back. Whereas
Yeah.
like, the older you get, the harder it is for your nerves to like, get back to it or I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder, did they just like never tell you that you needed
Yeah, I
it? Or
never knew because I had braces like all of high school. I was always getting x-rays done and stuff, and nobody ever told me that I had wisdom teeth coming in sideways. Like, why
who
would it
are
make
these
no sense? I
dentists?
know, like, I could have prevented this for myself.
That's so weird. So, like the people you're with now, I'm assuming they're different because you're in a different
Yeah.
state. So
Mhm.
maybe they were just like bad
I
dentists.
know, I don't know. Or maybe,
Wow.
like, they told I don't know, like, I never found out, but, like, I was also under 18, so maybe they just, like I don't know.
Weird. That
Like,
is
really
so
weird.
weird. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm so sorry it was such a bad like
Oh,
experience, but you don't have any like nerve damage, right? Because I know you were saying
no.
you were a
I
little
know, I got really lucky actually because there
really.
was no like, the numbness only lasted the day of the surgery, which was
Hmm.
unexpected because my dentist, with how close it was to the nerve, he was saying that I could have lip numbness for, like, weeks after the surgery, and I was really nervous for that, but luckily, my numbness went away, like, the day after the surgery, so I was so grateful that it actually ended up working out pretty well. It was just the
Mhm.
pain that was, like, so intolerable, like, and I had to go back to the dentist to request, like, more pain medication because I was like, "I can't fucking, like, do this," like, it was so bad.
Yeah, that's awful. Oh my God. Yeah. I guess I just lucked out because I know I like heard my cousin said it was like the
Ugh.
worst pain she'd ever been in. And I was like,
Yeah,
I'm not very good with pain. I have a
I
very
know.
low
Me
pain
too. I have,
tolerance.
like, the lowest pain tolerance.
It's so bad. Have you ever like broken a bone?
No. Have you?
See, me not I haven't either, and I feel like that's why my pain tolerance are so low because I,
Mhm.
like, haven't ever experienced, like, a broken bone or, like,
Yeah,
something like
same.
that, so,
That
yeah.
would be too much.
Yeah. We're at least doing one more sprint. We'll kind of
Mhm.
see how we both feel, like, after that.
Yeah,
But welcome.
sounds good.
Um, haven't been reading, just playing Nintendo.
Ooh.
Have decided the most frequent video game death of of falling in lava is truly one of the most horrific things.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I read about 100 pages. Nice. Or oh, sorry, you have about 100 pages. Um, oh yeah, your fireplace was so cute. Oh my gosh, I want a fireplace so bad whenever like we move or like get a house. I want
Yeah,
a fireplace. They're so pretty.
they're
They're so
so
cute.
nice. Mm.
I did not read or write, but I assembled the tater tot casserole. That sounds
Yum.
good. Oh, wait, my brain. I read that as I got in the oven. I was like,
You're like, "The
I'm just
dog?"
like Hansel and Gretel. Like what? Got it in the oven and gave my mom's dog some attention. He's having some jealousy issues. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I was like, you got in the oven?
Mhm.
Yeah. Hello. Gave myself a haircut. I'm so scared of that. Like,
Whoa,
have you ever given yourself a haircut before?
no.
I just Yeah, I'm scared. I should do my own bangs because even when I go to the hairdresser, they're like, "Why don't you just do your own bangs?" And I'm like, "'Cause I'm gonna mess it
I
up."
know,
Like
I get so scared too.
like 100%, I'm gonna mess up my own hair.
Mhm.
Nice. Got to page 393. Dang, I usually don't read books that long.
Yeah, same.
I'm like got my comfortable 250, like I like that average.
Mhm.
People who read fantasy, I'm like, "How?" It's
Same.
just like
I
so
don't
long.
know.
I got to page 260. Nice. Did it get infected? Oh,
No, mine didn't. No, I went in for, like, a week checkup afterwards, and they said everything was good.
that's
That would
good.
be awful. Yeah, I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, 6%. I just got my wisdom teeth out last year and I remember that fear and anxiety so vividly. I was shaking and kept asking questions.
Same, dude. Oh my god. When I was going under the anesthesia, the doctor was like, "Any questions?" And I was like, "Make sure you're taking out the right teeth." I was
He
like
like said
so
that.
yeah, I was literally so aggressive with him, and he was like, "Yep, we're taking this." Like, he was so nice to me, but I was so like
That is horrifying. Like if they took out the wrong teeth,
I
they just like take
know.
out your freaking like front teeth. You're like, that's
I know
not
where I
worth
was like,
it.
"What if they take out the wrong side where, like, the tooth was cracked?" I was like, "What if they do the wrong side?" I was, like, freaking out.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Castaway?
Uh, like, so long ago.
There's a scene in that where it's, like, about this guy who's stranded on an island, and he has to, like, knock out one of his teeth with, like, a frickin', I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's, like, a
right.
skate or something, and that
Oh,
just sounds so horrific. Like, that
god.
is my I wouldn't say like worst fear of being
Yeah.
if I was stranded on an island, but like one of them, like just taking care of that or like amputations. Like, oh
Oh
my
my
God,
god,
I'm so
same.
scared.
Like, nah, dude. Nope.
Oh, oh, worst surgery you've had. I'm sorry. I can confirm dental surgery is the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, my teacher or my professor in college like had to get so many dental surgeries and she was like so miserable. And I felt
No,
so bad.
sucks.
Mine was close to the nerve and I lost sensation. Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Got my wisdom tooth out at 30. Oh, I'm glad it went well for you.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
30 and never had wisdom teeth removed.
Some people
Yeah,
never need it.
that is so weird that like for certain people it grows in. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I did laughing gas, and apparently I was acting like I was on the spaceship. I remember my nurse doing the Star Trek salute. I remember like waking up and walking out to the car. I like couldn't even walk straight, and my mom was like guiding me. And I
Mhm.
got in and I started filming myself talking. I have no idea why I did that. And my
Oh my
mom
god.
walked in and she was like, "Why are you filming yourself?" I was like, "I don't know." But I deleted it, so I can't find.
You're like, I have a future as a YouTuber.
Yeah, I don't even know what the heck I was doing or saying, but I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna like film myself. It'll be funny." You have videos of you when you're like, "Hi." from the
No, Rachel didn't end up taking any, because she said she didn't want to embarrass me, but she
Yeah.
said it was being pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh no, you've broken your skull?
What?
That's so
Oh my
horrific.
god.
Oh my
Yikes.
god. Um, in my sleepy haze, I thanked the nurse afterwards.
That's nice. I'm sure they appreciated that.
They probably get people, like, yelling at them, so
Mhm.
have broken bones. Yeah. I was a very reckless child, but I don't think I had any lasting damage. That's good.
Mhm.
That dentist was so cocky. He asked Grace if she'd been to the mountains that were on her shirt, and she just stared blankly and said, "Have you?" My god.
Jeez.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, dentists and, like, doctors are just the weird
No. There can be
like
some mean ones sometimes, or, like, judgy ones. You're like, "I'm just here to, like, get help, bro."
I know, especially ER. Oh my gosh. Or, like, urgent care or whatever. They're always so annoyed at me for
Yeah.
being there, and I'm like, "I'm so sorry,"
I'm sure
but,
their
like,
jobs are, like, really hard, but, like, still, it's just like, when you're in a situation like that, you don't wanna, you know, have someone in a bad mood.
right. Aw. Went to the car and got my childhood bear. I was 17. That's cute. Why do we even have wisdom teeth? Yeah, I know, it's weird that it's a thing.
I don't know.
I'm on page 272. Nice. Yeah, my mom like lucked out. She never had wisdom teeth. She never needed braces. Like her and every time she goes to the dentist, they're always like, "Your teeth are so great." And
I
then
know.
like the
I'm
rest of my
opposite.
family. Really?
I'm like, every time I go, there's something wrong. Like every fucking time, they're like, "Cavity, this needs to get fixed."
Yeah.
Like
And it's
never.
so weird because it's like I guess just genetically some people have like
Yeah.
better teeth and
Well,
it's
and
like
like I know stress like plays a pact on your teeth too. Like if you have really bad stress, you're like more likely to get cavities. Yeah, I know because everything's related to stress. So cool.
I didn't even know that. I mean, I think everything basically is related to stress when it
Yeah,
comes down to it. Like
everything.
every illness
Yeah,
probably.
literally everything.
um, oh yeah, your doctor's moody.
Mm. I hate that when they say it's just your imagination, or they try to make you feel like you don't know how you're feeling, or like that's like the worst when a doctor tries to like
Mhm.
downplay how you're feeling or something. Ugh.
Yeah, I remember I've just had that happen so many times. And they're just like, "You're fine," and I'm like,
Mhm.
"No, I'm not. Like, I'm here for a reason."
Mhm.
Yeah. It's funny, my aunt was born with 3 wisdom t Whoa, what? And my uncle that was born after her had 5, so they say she left 1
Oh my god.
I didn't realize you could have, like, more than 4 wisdom teeth.
I know. I didn't think so either.
That's so weird. It's like you have freaking, like it's like,
Now
what
you
am I
got
trying to
space
say?
for that?
Yeah.
Space in your mouth for that?
Um, Yeah. Are you the most scared? Sorry to everyone who's just like listening to us talk about our anxieties and fears about doctors, but like, are you more
Uh,
scared about the dentist than like a normal doctor?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm really scared on both. It depends on what I'm going for. Because like
Yeah.
if it's like a regular doctor checkup, I don't get too nervous. But if I'm actually going to the doctor because I think something's wrong, I freak the fuck out.
Yeah. I have such bad medical anxiety. Like, it's everything scares me, I would say,
Yeah,
about the doctor. I would say, like, getting my blood drawn, I'm not that nervous, but I can't look at it.
that's my worst. Like if they say I need to get my blood drawn, I'm just gonna be like, I'll hide under the table and leave, and you guys won't
Yeah,
see.
no, I just had to get it drawn so much because of, like, them testing for, like, celiac disease and
Right.
stuff. They had to
Yeah.
do so many tests
I
for that
bet.
because
Yeah.
it wasn't even that common. Well, it wasn't that
Yeah.
known back then when I got diagnosed, so they did, like, so many tests.
Yeah.
So I'm used to that, but shots hurt so bad.
Yeah. Anything with needles, I'm like, no, dude. I'm about. I'm
And when
about.
they have to do the shot at the dentist, I'm like, "You're putting that in my
I
mouth, in my
know.
gum. Please
Ugh,
don't do that."
no. Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. After I broke my foot, I saw 3 different doctors. First was jerky and wrapped too tight. Second was good, high energy, but hard to talk to. Third was a gem. Yeah, it's weird.
Mhm.
Like, it's just certain people are gifted in that and others are not, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, should we do our next sprint?
Yes.
Can you watch medical shows or do they like bother you?
I don't usually watch them, no, because I just don't. I'm not about that life.
I get anxious like seeing that stuff. I can watch like gore and normal horror
Me
movies, but
too.
I can't watch
I know
medical
when it's like an
stuff.
actual surgery, I'm like, no,
I
that's too
know.
real.
And it's so even like plastic surgery, like so I watched The Real Housewives of New Jersey
Mhm.
and they like flash to like plastic surgeries and I'm like, how is this shown on TV?
Oh my
Like
god, I
please don't do
know.
that. Like I don't understand. There's no warning. Like
Yeah.
I'm fine with horror, but like it's like they'll just be
It's
this like
different.
lady like talking and then all of a sudden it like switches to like this really like graphic plastic surgery. I'm like, can we
Uh, yeah, I hate that. I've always hated that too, like in any kind of shows where they show actual surgeries or like even if it's fake surgery, but like I'm like, I don't want to see that. What
I know.
the fuck? Damn.
All right, I'm gonna start this. Hello.
Hello.
How is the reading?
It was good. I got 94% in, so I have this.
Oh my gosh, you're so close.
No. How was your reading?
Good. I'm annoyed though because I can't tell like what percentage I'm on because I'm reading
Oh,
through this thing called Cloud Library. It's actually from my library card that I had in Texas, but still
oh.
working. So, but yeah, it doesn't like show me the percentage or anything. So I have 3 hours left, but I'm listening at like 2 times the speed. So I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know where
weird.
I'm
It's an
at.
audiobook, but it doesn't show you the percentage.
Yeah, it's just like this.
Oh,
Like
huh.
it just says the track. So yeah,
Interesting.
not the best app, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's not like amazing, but I'm still having a good time. It's like a good atmosphere. I'm reading an unwanted guest.
Yeah.
Are you liking your book?
I am, yeah. It's looking like a 4 star so far.
Okay,
So
well that's pretty good.
it has the trope that I love that's like someone kind of discovering their sexuality like a little bit later in life, you know?
Uh-huh.
That's like one of my favorite things in romance books, so it's really cute. I'm liking it a lot.
Oh, how old are the characters?
I want to say they're both in their 30s. I remember
Oh,
one of
that's
them said at the beginning that they were 30, and then I think the other one's also around her age.
that's nice.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
cute.
like I don't read a lot of romance, but I feel like a lot of romances are like people in their 20s and like younger. So
I know. That's what I mean. I do read a lot of romances with like younger characters, so it's nice
Mhm.
to read about somebody who's in their 30s and they're still like discovering things about themselves, like at
Yeah.
least when it comes to romantic love interest. So it's
Yeah,
cute.
I like that reminder. We always think I feel like I think this like, "Oh, well, when I was a teenager, I was like, in my 20s, I'll have it all figured out." And then like in my 20s, I'm like, in my 30s, and I feel like your whole life you're just like learning things about yourself.
I
So,
know. You're
I
never
like
too old to like learn new things about yourself, and I love that.
yeah. Let me
Mhm.
see. Let me know in the comments how much you read. I am getting really tired, so I feel like that's my last sprint for the night.
Yeah, no worries. I know. I'm like, it's only been 3.5 hours, but it feels like it's been longer. Like I never sprint at nighttime.
Yeah, no, it's just like that time of night where I get tired. Like if I'm
Mhm.
sprinting at this time, I'm tired by this time.
Yeah.
Finished Spy Family and half through Nick and Charlie. Nice. Finished Kingdom of
Nice.
the Cursed. 81% into My Sister the Serial Killer. I got about 100 pages. That's awesome. I didn't get any reading done. That's okay. Yay, you ate the tater tot
God.
casserole. Me too.
Yum.
200. Oh, yeah. See, that's kind of
Same.
how I felt. I'm so interested to hear what you think because you really like
That's so
Jennifer Hillier,
cute.
right? Yeah.
I know my
Um,
last Jennifer Hillier though for the book troop was a 1 star, and that was her most recent release. So that's why I'm hoping I'll like her backlist because so far I've had really good success with her backlist. But
yeah, I'm
yeah,
so
we'll
curious,
see.
like, if this will I'm so interested to hear your thoughts. Oh my god. I'm so interested.
I can't
Um,
wait.
which volume of Spy Family are you on? I have not read Spy Family. I know you're not
I was gonna
asking
say
me
you'd probably love it. You'd probably love it.
I
It's
bet I
so
need to
cute.
pick it up. It's like in every single bookstore I go into, like very much featured, and I'm like,
It's
I
so
have to.
popular right now. And there's a cute little
Yeah,
anime show too. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on Hulu. They're just like cute little 20-minute episodes or something.
I love
It
that.
looks so
I've never watched anime, but I feel like I should since
Oh,
I'm liking
I'm
manga.
not I know I'm not like super into it either. Like I've just started getting into it recently, but yeah, I haven't watched the show yet, but the Spy Family manga is just so cute. It's like the cutest little
Oh,
family. Like the cutest little daughter, like she can like read their minds. So it's like so cute.
is it like the Incredibles vibes kind of or
Kinda,
no?
yeah, because like the dad's like a spy, but then he's hiding, his identity from the family because he doesn't want them to know that. And so he has to like the whole story of Spy Family is that he's trying to like infiltrate the school. So he needs to have like a fake wife and a fake kid to like be at the school. So he like hires this little girl that's not his daughter to like be his fake daughter, and then he hires
Oh,
this girl to be his fake wife. And it's funny because the wife is like a secret assassin, but she doesn't tell him that, and he doesn't tell her that he's actually a spy. So they're like hiding things from each other. But then the daughter that they hire is a telepath, so she can like read their minds, and it's so cute because they don't know that she can read their minds. It's just like the
That's
cutest shit.
cute.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah, it's
my God.
adorable.
I need to check out more manga this year. Like, I also set my goal higher than last year. Like, my goal, well, yeah, last year. I can't I can't believe saying that for 2022, but it was 100, and then this year I set it for 150. So I'm like, I'm definitely gonna have to read some more manga.
Yeah. Well, that would be great. I know I want to try to read like 50 manga this year at least. I think I read 42 for the whole year last year. So I'm like, I can do 50.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, definitely. Just finished first one. It's new to me. Savannah, it's a lot more like cozy than The Incredibles. Hey,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not so epic. It's more like cute family vibes.
I like that though. I feel like The Incredibles is cozy, but like I get what you're saying. It's more cozy than The Incredibles. I remember when The Incredibles came out and like how I was so impressed by the animation, and it was like the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Like I was obsessed with The Incredibles.
Dude, I was so obsessed with The Incredibles too. That was like my favorite.
Yeah, and I loved Violet. I like wanted to be Violet and like look like Violet. I loved her like headband. I was like, I need to be Violet right now.
Yeah, she's a whole vibe.
She is. I got to page 190 of You'd Be Home. Almost read 100 pages. Nice. I tried Full Metal Alch, but meh. I like Spy Family so far. Hey, how are you? Also, see, look, this is the book I was talking about earlier, True Crime.
Yeah,
I was thinking this book, not the other one.
Yeah.
Anya is probably my favorite
she's the
character.
daughter. She's the daughter in Spy Family. So cute.
We're ending now. I'm sorry. I know the time changed.
Oh no.
I know everyone's like, the case here. A Court of Wings and Ruin on page 587 of 699. Nice.
699. Oh my gosh.
I know. I got Babbel and it's sitting over there. I was gonna grab it, but no, I'm too lazy.
So long.
But I'm so nervous. Yep, I'll grab it. I'll grab it and see.
I know. How long is it? Like
it's long.
It's in the 600s.
Yeah, it's totally out of my comfort zone too. I mean, I got it because like dark academia, and also just like it's beautiful and everyone seems to love it.
Beautiful.
But let's see. Wait, I'm trying not to like ruin the last page. Oh, annotated bibliography. Oh my gosh, fancy. 542. So long, but still so long.
It's long.
But it's like a signed copy too, which is cool. It was just at Barnes and Noble. Let me find where there we go. See?
Ooh, so nice.
I'm excited. I'm nervous. I also got this tabs kind of specifically for this actually, and they're so pretty.
Ooh.
I never tab my books, but like I feel like I do.
I love that. Those colors are cute.
I know. Were you working on like a reading journal while you were reading?
Yeah, I was just trying to start putting together one because I just got this like super cheap thing off of Amazon, and the colors are totally bleeding through. Like fucking my markers are bleeding through, and I was like, shit. So then I started putting like paper in there, you know? Yeah. I was like, I gotta cover where it bled through.
Yeah, I really wish I was like good at reading journals and like doing all that. I even have like the nicest reading journal down here. It's like an Archer and Olive, and it's like it's even the black one, so it's so pretty. And I kind of started it, but I'm just not good. Like, see, like I started, but I just put stickers on. Like, it's just not. It's okay. I just couldn't keep up with it. I don't know if I don't do
the whole bullet journal thing. I literally just use these books to like write my thoughts about books. Like when I'm doing like live shows, it's all just like thoughts.
See, I need to do that because I'll forget. Like
that's why I do it.
But the problem is, as I'm reading, it like takes me away from the story a little bit if I have to keep writing. So it's like that's
Yeah.
why it's hard to motivate myself to do that, but I need to start doing that because
That's
I
why I
can't.
like listening to the audiobook and reading it physically, because then when I'm
Yeah.
listening to the audiobook, I can just like, oh, take a second and like jot down what just happened and then get back to it without taking a break because I'm like listening to it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. No, that's smart. I should try doing something like that. I haven't gotten down my like way of taking notes. I'm not consistent
Yeah.
yet. Like I want like a consistent like little because I don't want reading to feel like a chore. But then
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so I feel like if I write too many notes then it does, but also I don't want to forget things. So I don't know.
I know I only take extensive notes on like my book troop picks because I'm like, when it comes
Yeah.
to live show time, I'm like my mind just goes blank and I don't remember anything about the book. So I'm like reading all my notes. Like it's almost like rereading the book because I take such intense notes about like every plot point.
Yeah.
So
No, that's
it
smart.
helps.
That's smart. I've done that sometimes, and then other times I'm like, "What did I just read? I literally have no idea what I read." Like, that's how I felt about
Yeah.
Mary. Have you read that one, Mary: An Awakening of Terror by
Oh
Nat
yeah.
Cass? Did you like it?
Yeah. I gave it 3 stars.
Yeah, I
It was
didn't
fine.
know what I still don't I know people loved it. I don't know, but I read it and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like, I
Yeah.
literally was so confused. I was like, "Did I miss something?" Like, honestly, I was
No,
so
the last
lost.
100 pages were chaos. Like I had no fucking clue what was happening.
And I tried I tried to re-listen to the, like, last couple chapters, and I was like, "What am I reading?" Like, I literally don't understand like, I'm hearing these words, and they're not processing, and people were
Mhm.
talking about how, like, profound it was, and I was like, "Am I missing something?" Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this, but it sounds like a super cute romance manga. Love that.
Ooh.
I finished Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. Oh, I loved
I love
that
that
one.
book.
I'm sorry, it was just the 3-star for you, but I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever." I was obsessed. Um, yes, I feel this, McKay. First of all, you're not a mess, but second of all, I feel this. I just filmed mine today, and, like, everybody had theirs out, like, a month ago, and I was
Mhm.
like, "Woo." Hello, McKay. Wait, hold on. Your journal collection ASMR was darn fun, Gabby.
Oh, thanks, Steph.
Alpha stickers and stamps save me because I can't make titles.
Mhm.
What is that?
I
Like
don't know.
for
My
writing
sister my sister makes like stickers like she has these little like January calendar ones and like
Oh,
stuff like that or like
oh my
little
gosh.
like
Your sister,
packages.
she's so good at like all of that stuff. I'm in
I
awe.
know. It's
That's
a freaking lifesaver because I can't do any lettering either. I suck.
I need a Rachel that lives with me. I'm like, come on. I can't do any of this stuff.
Mhm.
I would watch your best worst books of the year videos. Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
I feel like everybody will watch these kind of videos, even if we feel late. Y'all looking for Mangaruks should read Gantz.
Oh,
Is that how
I
you say
wanna get
that?
to Gantz. I think
What
so,
is it
Gantz.
about? Do you know?
It's like I don't even remember. It's like action and bloodiness and I don't know, Mikay's been
Mm,
telling me to read Gantz for so long and I need to read it.
yeah, everyone should just DM me all your recommendations and I will have to go read them. I started the Monster series and I really, really love the first couple volumes, but for some reason I like haven't felt the urge to continue
I
immediately.
know, same. I'm on Monster volume like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
Is it like not as good now? I don't
I
know
know
what's
the first
happening.
like 2 or 3 were like, ugh, like everything, and then it hit a rut where I was just kinda like, I'm a little bit bored.
Yeah, and I think maybe it's kind of a lot of like text, if I'm
Mhm.
remembering right. I mean,
Mhm.
it's not like a ton, but like maybe the text is wordy or something. I don't know. Something just wasn't working for me.
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
agree.
just added to my list. We need Rachel to make headers. Yes.
She does, she has these on her Etsy.
Ooh.
You can get like a pack of them or
Okay.
whatever. Mhm.
Ooh. Squid Games and Battle Royale. I still need to read Battle Royale. I
But with
really
aliens? God, I need to read this like immediately.
know. Oh my gosh.
Gosh dang it.
I was you read Battle Royale. Did you have that in your favorites video?
I did, yeah,
I
I
watched
love
like
Battle
all of
Royale.
your videos in a like all about in a row and I was like, which one was it in? I really want to read it. Like after you said that it doesn't feel like super long because I
It's
got
so good.
nervous.
It was like the longest book that I read last year, but it was in my top 5. Like I loved it so freaking much.
Because sometimes I'm bad at like remembering names,
Yeah,
especially if they're in like a different language that I'm not like as familiar with.
for sure. Yeah, and it was confusing at first because he would go back and forth between using their last names and their first names, depending on if
Oh,
you're listening to the audiobook or reading the physical book. Like my copies were kind of different, so I was like, ugh, felt like I was losing my mind a little bit. But you get the hang of it because there's only like 3 to 4 main characters. Like once you get
okay.
really into the story, so it becomes a little bit easier. But at first, you're kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, no, I feel like I even felt like that with confessions and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
penance. I was like, wait, who is who?
yeah.
And yeah, no, yeah. All right. Well, I think we're gonna end sprints. Thank you so much for coming on my channel and hanging
Yes.
out and reading. It was so fun.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, I love doing sprints with friends. I feel like I need to do it more often because, I feel like I
Yeah,
just don't get around to it that much. But
it's so fun. It really is.
yeah,
And yeah, this was so much fun. Thank you all for being here. We're gonna sign off now, but I will be putting out my video tomorrow. Yay!
yes,
So it's
I
like
can't wait.
actually gonna be up because I filmed it and I just have to edit it. So
Looking forward
all
to
right.
it.
Yes. All right. Bye everyone.